Hi guys, welcome back, or hello if you're new to us. If you are new to us, don't ever think about chasing the very lazy like button around the screen and giving it a slap with a lemon wedge. So if you'd like to do that, if you watch the video and you enjoy it, then please drop us a like. If you like the content as well, then feel free to subscribe and tap on the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I'm lurking, as I like to call it, lurking with intent. But today we are going to be doing another clothing haul. So this one's Shein and Apricot, I believe. Everybody knows who Shein is, but if you don't, just in case, Shein is a big brand now, online brand. It's basically cheap and cheerful, and it's got a very large array of styles and sizes, and it also has quite a good, it's got one of the best, it's fast fashion, and I've got to be fair, it has got, I'm trying to lean away from fast fashion to, you know, I got pulled into it as well, but I'm trying to lean away from that. But at the same time, I do wear all of these items into the ground, and I mean into the ground. There's not much of them left by the time I finished. But they do have one of the best, like, reviewing bases, and their customers get involved and let you know about sizes, send photographs, all that sort of thing. There's plenty of YouTube references to go on for finding out fits and sizes. But there's a couple of items in here from Shein, and we've got some beautiful summer options, spring and summer options from Apricot, which is a UK based indie brand, based out of London, I believe. And it ships everywhere, but it is a little bit more expensive on the price point. The quality, however, is so much better than Shein, but you're paying for the quality. They tend to be a little bit size up. They tend to be a little bit large on the sizes, which I think is good. I'd rather have too large than too small. And they do a plus size range. It is a different, so if you go to the straight shot, I can't speak, I swear to God, I'm going to start doing the accent for Sean Connery soon when it does this. But I've now got Miss Moneypenny in my mind. I won't get rid of that all morning now. If you've got, say, a t-shirt in straight size for Apricot that you really, really like, I don't know whether you'd find it in plus size and vice versa. It's like they have separate items for both those sections, but they do have those sections. So from what I remember, they go from maybe an extra small or small up to a, I think it was like a 14s, 16s in the straight size. And then, it's either, yeah, I think the highest they go into a straight size might be an 18, but I think it was a 16. And then the plus size was something like 18 or 20 to 24 or 26. I didn't write notes down for that, so please check it out, because I probably got it wrong, but I know that it's sort of that area. But a lot of the things have a lot of room to them, so don't let it put you off. If you want to try something, try it. The website's really easy to navigate. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just love their items. The website's really nice to navigate. I'm dyslexic and I found it really, really easy to get through. The delivery is good, timing and things. I'm in the UK, so I can only comment to that, but it's been bang on for me. The packaging is good and the returns is straightforward. So it is a little bit more money-wise, not extraordinary, you know, I want to say the right word, extravagant, not extravagant, but it is a little bit, it's more high street prices than it is Shein or is it Romwe, and those sorts of lower priced brands. Anyway, I've rabbited on for nearly 5 minutes into the intro, so I'm going to go. Oh, just a quick one, guys. I know that quite a few people have, well, not a few people, a couple of people have requested or given me some suggestions on, because I'm new to this, on how to try different styles of filming. I have actually tried it round setting my camera on a portrait view. I tried filming this particular haul yesterday with that, and reviewing the footage, I really wasn't comfortable with the quality and how it looked. Also, you face planted a couple of times, so that wasn't great. It doesn't seem to rest in the stand as easy. So I have re-recorded this at the landscape version, which I was doing before. I think it suits, because I'm in such small quarters for filming, I think it just suits that area a bit better. So if anybody who recommended that to me is watching, I have tried it. Thank you for recommending it. It was definitely worth a go, and if I do get a bigger space, I will definitely look to be swapping it. It does give you a longer and better look at the dresses, but at the moment I'm afraid I'm going to have to struggle along with the landscape in this particular instance. But thank you for commenting, and feel free to always give me some constructive criticism or put your thoughts below. Right, I'll get on with this now. Hey guys, so this first item is from Apricot. I'm going to try some tops on first because I've got jeans, so we'll go with that. This is the Apricot Striped Mesh Oversized Top, and it is £16. I'm going to bob it on now, but I'll try and find it on the listing. It doesn't really say... Oh, actually, there it is. It is a UK size 14, a European size large, and a US size 10. There you go, I shall show you. So now this one, because I ended up trying everything on yesterday, I already know the fit for this. So it does say oversized, and it is, in a sense. It's a sheer fabric. Show you. It's got a lovely kind of like ribbing plaited look to it, and it is a very light, almost stone gold sheen to it, in with the black. I just thought it'd be, it's got a bat wing, I thought it'd be really nice for summer, like off the shoulder. Now, I wouldn't necessarily wear the white bralette that I'm wearing right now. I would probably wear a black lacy bralette underneath this to kind of get the look. But I wanted it oversized and maybe off the shoulder, you know, kind of like that kind of look. I'm going to drop you down. Oh, by the way, if you hear any odd noises, it is my stomach. I haven't had breakfast yet, and believe me, there are being some objection noted about that situation. So yeah, definitely not the white bralette with this one. But it is meant to be oversized, and it is in a sense. Unfortunately for me, I love the fabric. I love this kind of like weird plaited effect to it, and I'm not so sure about the colour. I kind of like I think if this was black and copper, I think if they'd done like black and copper, or I don't know, for me, and this is only my opinion, I can't rock this. The colour is a little bit dated. It makes me feel a little bit older than I am, or that I'm wanting to go for. However, if you've got a really nice dark toned skin, you know, like a really, I don't know, warm skin tone, you know, this I think you would carry off really well, and it wouldn't have that kind of feel to it. It would have that youthful kind of feel to it. The other thing is, for me, I would want to order this 2 sizes bigger than it is. I want oversized, and it clings to my hips, and I do not like that. It's nothing to say that this is wrong. People who do like to have a more fitted waist and things would love this. I, however, don't like exactly where it's clinging. It's sat on those hips of mine, and it's not doing me any favours, and it's making me feel conscious here, and it's making it be clung round here. The only other way I can wear it really is if you flip it up and it kind of tucks itself under, which I don't hate on, but it's not great. And the other is always the tie look. That kind of works, but for me, this is a really nice top. It's a really good quality top. There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't suit me. It just does not suit me, I'm afraid. But if you like the look of this, It's really nice quality. It is very, very comfortable. The feeling of this is lovely, very soft against the skin. If the colour combination is more your feel, I mean, like if they got like a, I don't know, like an emerald green or an inky blue going through with this black, or a copper, oh, that would be insane and I would love it. But this is just not my vibe. So if it is yours, I would recommend it. It's just not me personally. Okay guys, so I am back with another jumpsuit from Shein. This one, I like the colour, I think, but I'm not going to say this is a win. You're going to see why soon. So this is like an all-in-one pull-on jumpsuit. At first you'd think it was a maxi dress, bear with us a sec. So I'm about 5'2", maybe 5'3", and this is beyond draping on the floor. You'd have to pull it up to about here. Yeah, no. It does have pockets though, and it is very, very comfortable. It's like a sheeny, very stretchy material. It does go sheer if you stretch it a lot. Pretty sheer anyway by the looks of it. I like the print. It does come in a couple of colours, I think. I can't tell you what those colours are, my memory's terrible. But let's just say this is not for me. It does nothing for your body shape whatsoever. You could put a belt around it and I still think you'd look like a little Oompa Loompa. You could be a stick insect and I think this probably would still look a bit interesting. It's got all the right ideas and it's gone kind of wrong. I do like the colour. It's a little bit too much white for me at the front. Like, I know you can see my underwear through the back, but I kind of like the way the back's more kind of printed. It does nothing here. It clings to every bit of cellulite and horrible lumpiness that you have. The pockets are great, but unfortunately they just add another shape in a very awkward place. So if you are wanting pyjamas and a dot around for in the garden, this is great because you can turn it up and cut it, but I've got clown crotch. Have you seen this? Clown crotch. Nobody should point like that at somebody's crotch, but it's my own, so let's go with it. So my crotch is here, this one is down here, and I'm like, well, besides anything else, you're still going to get chub rub, and this fabric will cause you to sweat more, so that's going to make it really bad. I think you'd need it to be like up here, and it's still not greatly flattering, but at least you can walk in it. That's all I can say. This one is, I'll show you the fabric. You see, it's kind of like see-through. I wouldn't rule it out for pyjamas. I would definitely say size down because I got my true size in this, I think. I've got something stuck to my foot. I got this in my true size, I think. And let me have a nosy. Yeah, I got it in a large. So that's usually for 12 to 14 on Shein. So I got that in the true size and I could have sized down, I think, 2. And I still think the length would have been an issue. So this is not a win for me, but if you want some nice easy pyjamas, something really light to wear, light to wear, then I would say size down at least 1 size and try it out. It's very light, it's very stretchy, it's very, very comfy, but it makes me feel like a little Oompa Loompa. You know, I feel like I should be back in play school. Sometimes I act like I should be back in play school. I like to play school. Anyway, we're getting off track. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a miss for me, but guys, check it out. It might be for you. It's not one I'd ever wear out, and I'm going to send it back. If somebody had bought it me as a gift, I would use it as pyjamas. I've got to be honest. But, you know, what's doesn't suit me or I don't like, somebody might absolutely love and might look fantastic on them. Okay, I'm going to shoot off and we'll see what I come up with possibly next. Okay, so this next item is from Apricot as well. This is one of those ones where, and you wouldn't expect this of me, but when I go through a haul, I try to keep maybe one item. I don't like to order all that stuff and then send it all back. So I try to keep at least one item, and you know, it has to speak to me. This one, strangely enough, is the one that definitely I'm keeping, definitely spoke to me. I'm hoping you don't faceplant. I've had too much of that yesterday. So this is cute. I mean, I know you're probably thinking, well, that's not really what I was expecting, but I like all styles, and this is lovely. It feels so nice. I feel like I should be in Mamma Mia. That's what it is. It's such nice quality. You've got the mixture between the lace and mesh details. It's a like cotton feel fabric. It is sheer, which is why I wore the white bra, bralette, should I say. But it's got this lovely sort of bat wing kind of cape opening feel. So underneath it does go under, and it's got these nice panels that show off a bit of flesh if you want to. You can put a camisole underneath if you don't. Can we do a one shoulder? Oh my god, I need to get some breakfast. You can do a one shoulder sort of look if you want to, but actually I kind of like it sort of central. It's got this nice elasticated, it is pull over the head. It has a really nice bit of a bit of stretch there with the elastic around the waist. It has the tiniest little peplum push out, but I quite like that. It cinches you just in at the right point, and it kind of brings you whoop, hourglass upwards, so you get that nice poing shape. You know, I'm all into sound effects. Poing shape, how does that sound? So yes, I really like this one. You've got the embroidery on the back too. It's just a really nice summer piece, and you can layer this up really well. It's an easy thing to layer up. This is, sorry, I'm jiggling you about on the camera. It's because my stand, I keep tightening the stand up at one point, but it's not, I'm not even going to go into it. I had a bit of a drama yesterday trying to mess around with it, and I'm over it. I'm so over it now. But I would totally recommend this one. This one I am keeping. This is my very favourite one out of this. Yeah, it is my favourite item. Because let's not pretend. I tried all this stuff on yesterday and filmed all yesterday. This is my favourite item. So, white floral embroidered top. Is this the right one? Yeah, white floral embroidered top. This is a medium large, it says, and it's £24. So if I remember rightly, I think they did like small to medium, medium to large. Was it extra small to small? Or there was another size, I'm sure there was another size combination. They didn't do any different colours, and I don't know whether you can get this in plus size, but it does have a lot of stretch. So I've ordered it in the medium to large, and I would say it fits me as a 14 perfectly. It does have enough stretch, I think, for you to go for a 16, but I wouldn't push it any further than that because the fabric itself doesn't have stretch in it, but the waistband does. So I think you could, if you've got a bit like a hourglass shape, you could manage to pull this. Well, it's got a nice open neckline, so that's easy enough. But I think it would fit you around the waist as it's 16 as well. So I will leave you with that. But yes, definitely summer vibes. This is a good one. Okay, so this one's from Shein again. This one is a swimwear cover up, and I saw it and I really liked the colour. I mean, I've had one from Shein before that was in white, and it was like a bat wing one, and it's amazing. I love it, absolutely love it, and the embroidery is really nice in it. So I thought I'd try this one out. It's in this lovely sort of, it's kind of like a minty, no, it's not green enough to be mint. Spearmint, should we say spearmint? Spearmint colour. And it has really nice embroidery. It's the same on the back as it is on the front. I'm not going to turn around in this. I am wearing underwear, but I'm not going to turn around because I don't want to show cheek. So I've got knickers on underneath, but we're not going to go there. That's just too much attitude in the rear. So I'm also not going to back all the way up, but I want to show you the length. So it just kind of like comes probably about halfway up the thigh, so it's not a bad length. It has this nice sort of hem to it, so is it straight? Yeah, it's straight, but the pattern goes all the way down. It's got this lovely kind of leaf pattern, almost like, it reminds me of ferns. The colour reminds me of ferns. So it has the same tie detail at the back. It's exactly the same. So at the moment there's like a little pouch with an extra button or something on it at the back of the label. But if you had this in your bag, you could just wear it whichever way. It doesn't matter. They're exactly the same. The sleeves are lovely. It's like a bell type sleeve. Try not to turn around. You nearly got me then. Try not to turn around. But basically it's a really nice bell sleeve. The detail's lovely on it. There's nothing wrong with this. This is very, very comfortable, very, very soft. It's a lovely cover up. I really quite like it. The only reason I would keep this is if I give in to my urge to have a cover up. I don't need one. I wanted to get it to show you something summery, and I already have the white one that I need to wear. So I'm probably going to send this one back, but I'm only sending it back because I don't need it. You know, I wanted to see what it looked like. It looks really nice. I might not send it back. I don't know. There is quite a bit of room in it. Let me just have a nosy, see what I picked it up in. Oh, the other thing is it's one size, so I will show you that now. So I'm a 12 to 14, but more 14 I'd say than a 12. And you're kind of looking at, and I've got 36D boobs. So you're kind of looking at that kind of, I don't know whether that's going to help you guys out at all, but it's big if you are smaller than I am. So it's a nice oversize. I think this would fit a 16 as well. I think you could manage possibly as an 18, but it depends on where your weight sits. So if my weight was as it is now, but 2 sizes up, I don't think I would be comfortable with how it would feel on my legs. I think I would feel too restricted and sort of in there, but it's totally up to you. You know, people might like having restricted feeling clothing. I don't. I'm a free clover, not restrictive. So yeah, one size usually makes me into panic mode, but this is very nice. So if you guys like it, it's from Shein, and I will link it down below. And try not to drop you as well. Okay guys, so we're getting into summer. Don't ask me what possessed me to get something with a polo neck. And I kind of like this one. I do, but there's something that really irks me about this one too. So let's go through it. I shall drop you down. This one's from Shein again, and I ordered this in an extra large because I wanted it slightly oversized. So you might have seen this one on the Shein website. They have some odd ones that look a bit like disconnected, but I kind of like some of those. So it's half a checkered shirt with gold button detail, but these are all just for show. They're not functioning whatsoever, and the sleeve is quite open. You have your gold buttons along the top here and your mock neck, and then it is like a sweater, a black sweatshirt. Well, unless you get things stuck to it like I do. Yep. On the other side, now this one I think would be cool in autumn. It has a sort of buckle that you pull through. This is very cheap looking, and if you can see, there's quite a lot of thread coming off there. It is actually the back end of the overlocker. So somebody's not sewn it back in and then snipped it. So I don't think it's going to cause any problems there from what I have taken a look at. It doesn't seem to be pulling away. It's just not being tidied up. So you can adjust how tight and how loose you want it. These two pieces do come right up. So yeah, pretty much right up to the armhole. I like all of it actually. I quite like it as a sort of drop around piece. The neck is amazingly comfortable. I sometimes struggle with these kind of necks because I feel like I'm being choked to death. This is lovely. This is the right kind of neck. It's ribbed and it's really soft, and it just doesn't choke me or chin me or anything like that. So I really like that. It's not thick. It is a very thin material. It's stretchy. This part isn't stretchy, but it seems to have quite an excess of room. But this part is stretchy and it's quite comfortable. And like I said, I got the extra large. What gets my goat? My nanny goat is this. and you'll probably think I'm insane for this. Fair enough. We have gold buttons, which I don't like the gold buttons. I want to say right now, they look a bit, only my opinion, and I don't wear a load of gold. These look a bit trashy. Now, I understand why they're doing it. It's a really big, bold statement piece, and I can see other people pulling this off. It's not my vibe, but gold buttons, nah. But they've got matched gold buttons on the cuff, gold buttons on the shoulder, and then a silver buckle. Naughty, naughty. This should be matching. These should be matchy. Would I have found these less offensive in silver, I think. Again, it's personal preference. They are quite ornate looking, but that's not helping them, I don't think, in this case. I think, yeah, I would have gone for silver, or copper. A copper would have looked cool against the black and against this kind of grey blue. That would have looked cool, and people haven't done it before, so that would have looked mint. But yeah, I'm not hating on the shirt. The shirt itself I actually quite like, and I like the weird strappy bits, and it feels really comfortable, and yeah, it's a good one for autumn or layering under. It's not heavy, so I would not wear this for winter unless you want to put a t-shirt on underneath. Of course, I'm wearing perfect trousers to show them off. But other than that, I can't say anything. It's not poorly constructed or anything like that. I just don't like how you have not matching up. It's like, I pick a colour, go with it and pick it and stick with it. I much prefer to have silver buttons, but if you're going to go gold and you're going to go gold like they have, then stick a gold buckle on it, because really, nah. Like I said, nutty. Very bad. I don't know where I've heard that from. Could be Pretty Pastel Please. I think it's a TV programme, actually. Probably a cartoon, knowing me. I do like my manga, so it's probably a manga I've heard of. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this one, but I wouldn't not recommend this. If you like this style, it's really, really comfy, and it's affordable, and I like the style. And I don't... Would I wear it? Yes. Yes, I would wear it. Even with the buttons, I would wear it. I probably would be really tempted to take these buttons off and swap them out for a different type of button, but that's just me personally. Other than that, yes, I would buy this. So yeah, I recommend it. You guys check it out. If you like the style, go for it. I've oversized by one size, so it's not, I don't think it's meant to be dead oversized. It's sweatshirt type, look baggy a bit, but if you want it bigger, go for the bigger size. Okay, so this dress is a very extravagant one. It is from Shein again. You may have seen it on like the Facebook posts. If you ever looked at Shein, they'll suddenly turn up on your Facebook. This one I got, it is purely extravagant, but I got it because I thought I could use it possibly for a future shoot that we had in mind. However, if you're a short arse like I am, this might prove a problem if you want to wear this as just every day. So I got this, I think, in the largest size that they had, or just a large. Let me just check. It is a large, yeah. They may have had an extra large. I think they did, you know. I think they did this in an extra large. But this is very, very pretty. The colour is amazing. Let me see if I can bring you back and down a bit. Preferably not all the way down into that cleavage there. It is a very deep V. You can get away with not wearing a bra. I personally would like to have the straps tightened, and it is adjustable a bit more. So I would have my straps a bit more like that, just to make me feel a bit more comfortable. And you might want nipple covers and all this sort of stuff. The splits are very high. My knickers are literally on par with these splits. So that's concerning if you were, well, it might not be concerning to you, it is a bit concerning to me. I don't want this much of my leg on show other than a shoot. I love the colour of the embroidery. It is stunning. It is extraordinarily long. So this, even if I wore heels, is still going to be too long for me. I've lifted it up. That's how much fabric I've lifted up here, and it is just touching the floor. It is still touching the floor, and you can't alter it because it has this absolutely stunning bottom piece, which is a massive, great big load of embroidery, and you can't cut that, or, you know, you can't alter that. So this is, If you're very tall, this might work out for you, but even then I think if you're very tall and you wear heels, you're still going to be like, I'm on my tiptoes and it makes absolutely no difference. This dress doesn't come off the floor. The other thing is, I could have done with sizing up slightly on the back. I haven't got it fully fastened. I think I can get it fully fastened, but not on my own. But really, if that was a bit too tight for me, I'd just do that and create it as a flat back. It doesn't really bother me too much. Doing that for like a shoot or something, and then it's out of the way. I was thinking water shoot, or, you know, like a fawn of the forest or something like that, I don't know. But it's a really, really beautiful sort of statement piece, maxi, full length, out there dress. Me personally, I quite like a split, you know, I do. I enjoy a split, even though I don't like showing my legs off, I do enjoy a split. However, this split could do with being either this much longer so that you have some sort of modesty, or me personally, I would prefer with this not to have a split at all. I think it detracts away from how beautiful the bottom of the dress is, and I would have loved it. I love the embroidery, and they're never going to get this totally right for height wise, because it's an awkward one when you have something really detailed like that on the bottom. But this is stupidly long. I think tall people, like I said, are going to struggle. That's how much fabric I am picking up right now, and it is still just lying along the ground. If I do that, I'd still need heels. So it is ridiculously long, which is a really big shame, because I would only use this for a shoot. I would only use it to wander up into like water or whatever and step into it, and that's that. So I don't know whether it's worth keeping just for that, you know, 1 or 2 shots in a shoot. But if you really like a statement piece and you are tall, this could be for you. This could be the one. If you are thinking of trying it out, I would recommend maybe sizing up. It doesn't bother me about the back. I can always mess around with that side of things. But if you are thinking, I want to wear this for a night out or something, I would size up just to give yourselves that bit of comfort. And like I said, it does have adjustable straps. They're just quite far at the back, so you'd need to adjust them before you get into it, or you need somebody to adjust them when it's on you, which is always a pain in the arse as far as I'm concerned. I prefer to be able to get in and out of a piece of clothing fully by myself. If that's a problem, then we have a problem. Anyway, it is a stunning piece to finish. It's you know, if you're going out for an evening out, it is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Just don't know whether... It's definitely not one I'd wear out, unfortunately. But I might keep it for the shoot. Maybe. Okay, guys. Well, that was everything I had to show you from Shein and Apricot. Some beautiful pieces and some extraordinary pieces. I am going to send that green dress, the glittery one, back at the end. And part of me, I think, will always regret that. But I can't be that wasteful where I could use it for a shoot, but I can't alter it so that I could use it comfortably for myself, and I'm gutted about that because the embroidery is beautiful. So if you are a tall bean, then that might be the perfect dress for you. But unfortunately, my meagre or mid-size 5'2", it swamps me. Lengthwise anyway. I think we can all agree, but bust size, it was not swamping me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe because it helps me out loads and gets my little channel to grow a bit. And if you fancy checking out Ruth and Ali Makes, which is a UK-based business where we make our own crafts. These are some that I make. And one of my friends has made this for me. Beautiful. Then please do. Links are in pretty much all of my videos, and I'll drop it in the bottom as well. All the links will be available at the bottom, and please leave me a comment if you have any suggestions for further videos or just want to have a chat. And I'll see you on the next one.